After the man finishes packing all his belongings into boxes, he reclines on his futon, feeling a mix of fatigue and satisfaction from the hard work. The next day marks his departure to his new home, but as he lays there, he is hit with a strange wave of nostalgia for his current residence. Despite being rumored to be haunted, this place has never presented him with a single ghost since he first moved in. When he initially arrived in Tokyo, his finances were tight, leading a real estate agent to suggest this supposedly haunted house as it came at no cost. Moving to Tokyo with a burning determination to achieve his lifelong dream, he was willing to confront any obstacle, even death, to make it happen. However, the absence of ghostly encounters leaves him feeling like his resolve is going to waste. Wondering why no ghosts have made appearances, little does he know that a ghost by his side is similarly vexed that he cannot perceive her presence. As the most powerful spirit in Japan, she is baffled by his inability to sense her despite her strong spiritual energy. Thus, this tale unfolds as an unusual form of prosocial bond, with her perplexed by his continued obliviousness to her existence. The ghost Gen, who met a tragic end, expresses his thoughts. He finds it strange to come across someone completely lacking in spiritual awareness. Gen reassures Kanako that there's no need to be upset, as the man is just an ordinary individual. Kanako feels a surge of anger when Gen doesn't address her by her legendary name. Yukai, Aganami, explains that if there are no supernatural occurrences, the belief in the haunted nature of the house will fade. This means the landlord won't have to disclose its haunted history to the next tenant. Heiko, another ghost, is furious at this revelation. She has worked hard to truly haunt the house, even lowering the price to 0 yen. She takes pride in the house having a unique price tag. However, Yukai believes Heiko's priorities are in the wrong place. Heiko is determined to frighten the man before he leaves the house. The spirits in the house try to limit his movements, hoping he will notice them. Despite their efforts, the man cannot see them and simply walks through the spirits unaware of their presence. Abor believes there is no point in trying to communicate with this person. Dama, the human soul, suggests abandoning the physical attack as it only creates a slight breeze. The other spirits consider trying a different approach that could have a tangible impact on the physical world. Kanako decides to retaliate by using her domain expansion skill, causing an earthquake to shake the entire area. The man begins to feel disoriented as the surroundings start to collapse. Kanako hopes this incident will make him acknowledge the existence of ghosts, feeling enraged by his ignorance as a human. However, he interprets the earthquake as just another natural disaster, showing frustration at the frequent seismic activities in Tokyo. Kanako struggles to express herself, while he simply fears earthquakes, which makes her feel guilty for scaring him. She wonders why he fails to notice her presence. When the earthquake subsides, he changes his mind and claims it was not frightening at all. Kanako is disheartened, twirling her hair around her body. She feels offended, questioning how he could ignore her presence like that. Yukai suggests being more subtle in proving the existence of ghosts by writing on walls and doing similar subtle things. Kanako, however, believes such methods require too much effort and prefers more extreme actions. Yukai wishes her good luck but upsets her by making fun of her name. Determined to make her point, she decides to use a blood writing technique, thinking it will definitely grab his attention. Yukai remains unimpressed, saying he still can't see it as he's too engrossed in his phone, probably watching YouTube. Kanako tries emitting strange noises into his ear, but Yukai points out that it only causes his earphones to malfunction. She even takes over his phone, but he only sees static. Frustrated, Kanako wonders what else she can do to frighten him. None of her attempts to appeal to his senses have been successful. The only time he has shown fear was during an earthquake, which he dismissed as a power outage. Suddenly, he screams loudly, catching everyone's attention. A cockroach has suddenly appeared in his home, surprising and frightening him. This is the first time he has encountered a cockroach during his entire time living there. The small creature crawls towards him, causing a sense of terror. Despite Kanako's efforts to reassure him, it is the sight of the cockroach that ultimately scares him. She wishes he would stop insisting that his feelings are hurt and seems self-absorbed, only thinking of himself. It is strange that rumors of the house being haunted persist, yet nothing significant happens unless he misses something. It feels like everyone can read his thoughts. Sometimes he wonders why a puddle suddenly shows up in the hallway out of nowhere. The most plausible explanation is a water leak, but Yukai has a different explanation. One of the ghosts can manipulate a small amount of water just for amusement. Additionally, there are always sounds of babies crying when they walk by the house. It seems unlikely that there are actual ghosts around, but Yukai clarifies that these cries come from the spirit of a miscarried child who simply wants to greet them. However, the children are unable to see this ghost. The spirit hopes that as they grow older, they will turn out fine. Kanako is frustrated that even a small ghost can make him believe natural phenomena are supernatural. There is a disturbing incident where a late-night pervert screams outside his door, making him question the sanity of people in Tokyo. Another ghost takes pleasure in scaring him, overshadowing his own achievements. When he comes home from work, items falling off shelves occur frequently, leading him to suspect something more than just the wind. Yukai brags about scaring him, hinting at a deeper awareness. Despite attempting to frighten Kanako, the spirit starts to seem more aware and even cool, causing a mix of dread and excitement. Kanako is moved to tears as the spirit finally acknowledges her efforts, though that's all he remembers. Despite everything he experiences, he still fails to notice her presence, leaving Kanako confused and emotional. He believes that none of the occurrences during his stay can confirm the presence of ghosts. It seems like he is in need of using his unique strategy. While Kanako is lying on the ground, feeling completely forgotten after all these years. Even though she is already deceased, she just wishes to pass away. Recollecting her life on Earth, Kanako starts murmuring random thoughts about food. The other spirits are concerned that she may be broken. While she rests her face on the ground, it dawns on her that the man doesn't even acknowledge her existence. He will leave her side tomorrow, and she won't have to encounter him again. However, she experiences a strange feeling of sadness. The other ghosts are puzzled as to why he turns off the lights. It appears that he has changed the bulb himself, possibly attempting to summon Kanako. It is possible that this scenario can provide evidence of the existence of ghosts. It seems like he has initiated his self-proclaimed summoning strategy. Then, he yells into the darkness, inquiring if any spirits are around. His tone holds a mixture of fear and anticipation. He begs for any ghosts to disclose themselves by extinguishing the candle flames so he can see them. His strong desire to see a ghost is clear. Even if no ghosts show up, he can still tell his friends a humorous story. Despite his attempts, he questions his spiritual awareness. Suddenly, the candle flame goes out. The flame that vanishes had been in the yes pile. Could it be true that ghosts are real?